Hey, good evening, Facebook family. This is Rolita Noble, your Thrive Coach, coming to you with a live video. Okay, I was going to do a podcast tonight like I did last night, but I am just too excited for that. Had to come to you live. I wish I had one of those little streamers and those horn blowers that you blow at New Year's. Woo! To say, wow. Bitcoin predicted to hit 10,000 in April 2018. Then re-predicted to hit 10,000 by the end of December 2017. Guess what, people? Bitcoin hit over 10,000 today, this evening. Wow, this is amazing. This is an amazing time to be alive. This is an amazing time to be experiencing this transition. This is an awesome, awesome time. It is incredible what's going on in the currency world right now. And if you're not a part of it, oh my God, you're missing this wonderful roller coaster excitement ride of being involved with the cutting edge technology like blockchain, and it's changing people's lives. Average everyday people's lives are being changed dramatically by the growth of this technology. And that's what it's really about. It's not just about, hey Kat, thanks for all the loves and likes. How you doing? Please share. It's about being alive at this time. Now, some of my teachers would say that if you were born at this time, you were born for a reason. You were born to be a part of this transition, this change, to support this dramatic change that's going to empower billions of people. Bitcoin is not done. None of the cryptocurrencies are done yet. So, I want to talk about that, this Bitcoin thing, because I think sometimes people get a little... they can't wrap their heads around it. So I thought about this today. A Bitcoin is like a cookie. Imagine you have a cookie. You have one whole cookie. And when you first made those cookies, you put them in the oven, you baked them, and they came out and they were these whole cookies. And you sold your whole cookies for like 10 cents a piece. So let's just say, because Bitcoin has a set number. I can't think of what the number is, but there's a set number of Bitcoins. So it's not like they're going to continue to make Bitcoins and continue to make Bitcoins. What they do is they mine Bitcoins, which is different. They go find it and they bring it out of the internet. Just like when you go mining for gold, you dig in the earth and you bring the gold out of the earth. So this Bitcoin, imagine it's like a cookie, okay? And so this Bitcoin, if you had got it on January 3rd, 2009, it would have been worth 10 cents. Okay, but now fast forward. And the other thing I want you to think about, and I posted this earlier today, Bitcoin this time last year, November 2016, was $732. Let me say that again. Bitcoin this time last year, because I looked it up today on Coinbase. You look it up too if I'm wrong. Was $732 for one cookie. I'm going to call them a cookie because that's what we're using this analogy tonight. So if you bought a Bitcoin back last November and you held on to it until this November, it went over 10,000 today. So what you paid $700 for is now worth $10,000. But it gets even better than that. See, the beauty of Bitcoin, what I like is, you can buy $5 of that. You can take that Bitcoin and buy a piece of a coin or a piece of a cookie. Like if you break a cookie up and crumble it up, and who knows how fine you can crumble up a cookie. But you can buy a crumb of that cookie and it still would increase in value. So for example, last year Bitcoin was $732 this time, and now it's over 10,000. So look at how much money that is. That's over $9,000 that Bitcoin has increased in value. So even if you had a $10 piece of Bitcoin back last year, you bought a $10 piece of Bitcoin and life was hard and life was bad and you couldn't buy any more. Even that $10 piece of Bitcoin would be worth more money, because Bitcoin went up in value 1,300% Now, I didn't say 13%. I didn't say 300%. Bitcoin has increased in its value up 1,300%. So your little $10 piece would have increased 1,300%. And it gets better than that. It gets better than that. Because Bitcoin is becoming more and more mainstream. More and more countries are adopting it as a currency. More and more individuals are investing in the crowdfunding source. That means they believe in this product. That's what a crowdfunding part of the blockchain or of the cryptocurrency part of it is. People believe in this technology, so they're investing in it. They're supporting it. They're throwing their weight behind it and say, we believe this works. We believe this is a good thing. We want to be a part of this. So people who believe in this are putting their money behind it. And more people are putting their money behind it. And not rich people. These are average people like myself and you. We are investing in this. We are excited about this because of the potential of what it can do and is doing. It is changing the world. Now, what's so interesting is, I don't know what I was doing January 3rd, 2009. I have no idea. I don't really remember. I was in school. I do know that. I was in school. I was in school, driving back and forth to Silver Springs, Maryland. I didn't know nothing about this. I didn't know about this time last year. But think about this. So you take that $10 piece of cookie you have, and it's increased in value. And I'm not real good in math, but it's increased in value. If you bought a $10 piece, it's worth more than $10 now. Well, if you take that same $10 piece and keep holding on to it, just let it sit there and watch it increase in value. So maybe, who knows? They're predicting that Bitcoin may one day be worth 100 millionth of a single Bitcoin is the smallest denomination of Bitcoin. Thank you, Sensei Sabira. So did you see that? 100 millionth of a single Bitcoin. So that's like a crumb of a cookie. You know what I'm saying? My example of the cookie? That's like a crumb of a cookie. So you got this crumb of a cookie that's worth $10 when you bought it. And now the whole cookie is worth $10,000. So your $10 has increased in value. Now if you hold on to your $10 some more, because they're predicting that Bitcoin may one day be valued at, I'm going to just say it. They're predicting it to be valued at $1 million. One cookie. One Bitcoin. So if the whole Bitcoin is worth $1 million and you got a $10 piece, you still have something of value that you only paid $10 for. This is a fascinating time. There's a lot of crap going on in the world. There is crap going on in the world. There's sadness going on in the world. But there is also the opportunity for people to get out of financial debt. There's opportunities for individuals who don't have a bank to be able to be their own bank. There's an opportunity for families to support each other instead of doing Western Union. I went to Western Union today because somebody sent me a little something. And I appreciate that. And I just asked a couple of questions. I was just curious. I said, well, if I wanted to send $250 to somebody, how much would it cost me? And you know what he said? To send $250 to somebody, it would cost me $12.99. $12.99. So, okay, $12.99, that's not a lot of money to a lot of people. That's, chump change. Some people eat that at McDonald's in a meal. But if you're a poor person and you're trying to send money to somebody, and you got to go to Western Union, you got to give them your ID, your address, your zip code, your cell phone number, and your email to send money to your family. And then on top of that, you got to have an extra $13. Whereas if you were sending Bitcoin to somebody, as long as they have one of these, a smartphone, you can send it to them just like that. No middle person. No middle person. You don't have to go to Western Union. You don't have to leave your daggone house. And you could send them $250. Bam. And you get a text message saying that it was there. This is revolutionary. No, the revolution will not be televised. And they're not televising the revolution because they don't want you to stay in the dark, confused, lost, and following behind their lead. The central banks are shaking in their boots trying to figure out what they're going to do. It may not happen overnight, but between now and the next 10 years, this system is going to look totally different because somebody wrote a white paper and put it out there on the internet and said, here's the way to create a cryptocurrency. Revolutionary. And didn't want it to be a secret. Didn't sell it to nobody. Didn't sell it to the central banks. Put it out there for everybody's access. Everybody has access to this technology if they choose to do it. If you're watching this video and you have not looked at Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, please do. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Do your due diligence. Find out what's going on. Don't be the last one on the train. Or don't be in the train station and the train ain't even coming. Find out about this. I am so excited and so happy for so many people that I know that are putting a little Bitcoin aside every month, every week, however they can do it, and they're getting a return on their value. This coin has increased in value over 1,300% in less than a year. Where? Go to the bank and see what you can get that will increase over 1,300% in a year. What stocks have you heard about that have had this wonderful, miraculous experience? You know why? Because stocks aren't available to everybody. This is available to everyone. Mutual funds are not available to everybody. You have to have a certain amount of money to invest in these things. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are available to everyone. You can get a $5 piece of Bitcoin. You can get a crumb from this cookie and hold on to it for a couple years, maybe 10 years, just to see what happens to it. You'll be amazed. You would be amazed. That's the beauty of this. You don't have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can start with 5. Most wallets and exchanges are free. You can open a free account and get started. This is an exciting time. I'm so excited. I had to jump on here and tell y'all, $10,000. Better get you a piece. If you haven't, if you haven't gotten a piece of Bitcoin, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and get you a $5 piece or a $10 piece. And if you a baller, shot caller, go on and get you a big piece. Get you a whole coin. If you a shot caller, get you a big coin. If you can do that, get in where you fit in, as they say. Wherever you fit in. If you fit in at 5, or you fit in at 5,000, or you fit in at 15,000, get in where you can fit in. But get on board with this technology. Don't be sitting there not knowing, not caring, not finding out, and being the last one and having all the good stuff just swept away from you. Get you a crumb if you need to get a crumb. I'm excited. I'm part of a mastermind group. Matter of fact, most of my team is on here tonight. Hey, Sensei. We're on here supporting each other, showing some love, excited, jumping up and down. Hope you got them New Year's horns blowing. Woo! I'm going to have to get me another horn so when it hits 25,000, I can just be jumping up and down, blowing my horn, acting crazy. Who knows? I am part of a mastermind group, and we do offer a free class that talks about saving in gold and Bitcoin. It's called the Gold and Bitcoin Bootcamp. We just completed a 6-week session. Our sessions are free. Absolutely free, because we are trying our best to get this information out to our community as much as possible, as fast as possible, so many people's lives can be changed. I'm excited. I'm talking fast. So if you're interested in being a part of our next class is not until January. It's starting to fill up fast. Send me a message and say I'm interested, or just say Bitcoin knowledge. Post that in the comments. I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Get you signed up and in class. This class is free, where you learn about the basics of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency so you can be involved in this process. Okay, and if you don't want to wait till January, you want me to sit down and have a conversation with you, send me a message and say I need to talk to you. I am serious about this. That's why I'm doing these videos. I'm so excited, so happy, so grateful. You need to find out about Bitcoin. If you are an entrepreneur and have a business, you need to figure out how to get paid in Bitcoin. People are getting paid in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is mainstream and going mainstream all over the world. And think about this. Only, 1% or 2% of the population knows anything about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency right now? Imagine what it's going to be valued at once 50% know. Just imagine. There was somebody saying, oh, well, I have Bitcoin, but I can't spend it. Yeah, there's a way you can spend it. You can use it. People are taking planes. They're buying gas. There are people buying houses using Bitcoin. People are starting to accept it for all kinds of things. So if you want to know more about this, you want to be excited like me, send me a message. If you want to sign up for our class, send me a private message, PM. Get on board so you can be hollering and screaming just like me when Bitcoin hits 25,000. I'm going to try to remain calm the rest of this process. But 25,000? Who knows? I might be jumping up and down. You might see me in the middle of the street hollering, screaming. I'm so excited. This has been a wonderful, wonderful time. I had to come on here to tell you. Thanks for watching. If you're interested, hit me up. Thanks. Hey, daughter, I see you watching. Cameron, Miss Lily, thank you so much for watching. If you are excited about this and you feel like you gained some knowledge, please share my video out. I so appreciate it. I love all the loves and likes. And as I say every time I end a video, I thrive, you thrive, we definitely thriving, and Earth thrives. Have a great night. Thank you. And I will see you back here tomorrow.